Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing corporate due diligence, specifically in the context of those who are looking to purchase, in this case, a small business in Thailand. I've done some other videos on this where we're kind of discussing it in a more broad way, but I'm specifically talking about small business acquisitions here in the kingdom. This corporate due diligence is actually more important than I think people give it credit for, even in a smaller context, because with a small business, we could only be talking about maybe $100,000, $200,000, for example, investment in the kingdom, 3 to 6 million being invested. And, to some huge corporation, that doesn't seem like a lot of money. But to somebody who, for example, is perhaps undertaking a second career by buying a business in Thailand in order to sort of be semi-retired, but live off the business here, corporate due diligence can be really important, and for a number of reasons. As strange as it sounds, some things that would never go over, like in Western jurisdictions, do occur here in Thailand. For example, I've actually seen businesses that, there's a corporate entity there and, an individual will be looking to buy it out. And that individual is thinking that they're buying, for example, this specific venue, be it a restaurant or a bar or a guest house or something. And it'll turn out that that entity doesn't have any rights in that particular enterprise. You can buy into the entity, and yes, on paper, you now have an ownership interest in a company, but that bar may be a sole proprietor under somebody else's name, or that guest house may not have a license and may not be able to operate. For a myriad of different reasons, corporate due diligence is really important in Thailand, and I think people don't think about undertaking it enough because they sort of take the rather laissez-faire, relaxed vibe of Thailand and think that that means that the legal system is just as laissez-faire, and that is not at all the case. If anything, I would argue that the Thai legal system is rather rigid in certain ways, and for that reason, one needs to be rather rigid in their thinking with respect to purchasing a business in order to best protect one's rights into the foreseeable future with respect to that business. So those who are watching this video, if you're thinking of buying a small business in the kingdom, it's probably a good idea to consult a legal professional, get a better understanding of what the posture of that business is, what its tax compliance looks like, what its property holdings are, etc., before making any irrevocable decisions that could prove detrimental post-purchase.